So currently I'm at the firefighting academy. As I've said before, I'm studying to become a firefighter here in Sweden. And I've been thinking quite a bit of what you're supposed to train while becoming a firefighter. The obvious thing is that you need to be able to have good cardiovascular health, so you can sustain the work that you need to do. For example, you can't be gassed out if you're going to be smoke diving for 20 minutes. You need to be able to keep working in that environment and being able to breathe and put oxygen and fuel in your muscles. So a lot of cardio, that's the obvious thing. But you also need to be strong. Most firefighters don't look like marathon runners. Marathon runners are pretty skinny and don't carry a lot of weight because they don't need to. They need to be light to keep running for a long time. But we firefighters, we need the muscle to be able to do some tasks that can happen with a fire or other accidents. For example, we need to be able to carry the bags with the hose, and or case is probably a better description, and one of those cases weighs 20 kilograms. So you take one in each arm and walk away. Another thing is you need to be able to pull or drag the hose. And a third thing that's really important is while you're smoke diving, you're having this backpack with tubes on them, and in the tubes there are air so you can breathe while in the fire room. So what does all of those things have in common? I would say traps and forearms, the grippers. Because while carrying the cases, traps to stabilize the back, and forearms to actually grip. Pulling the hose, grip, and grip that way. You need to be able to hold the hose. If you have a really, really strong back but weak hands, the hose will just slide in your hands. So grip is also very, very important. And with the air tubes on your back, you have two straps here. And which muscle is this? Traps. Everything is traps. And forearms. Of course, you need to be able to have well-trained muscles all around your body. For example, if you're going to pick up a person that you found unconscious, you need to have strong arms, strong legs, strong back. But I really think that one of the most important muscles is the traps and forearms, for those reasons that I listed. And I'm going to test this by training a lot of these farmer walks that I've been doing. Because that's probably the best way to train your grip and traps at the same time, and also it's very specific for the job that I'm going into. You could argue that the deadlift will be better, but you don't really deadlift a lot of weights while firefighting. The heaviest thing that we're supposed to carry is probably if you found an unconscious person. And yeah, sure, that will be kind of like a deadlift or searcher squat. But a person isn't that heavy, I would say. They are heavy, of course. I'm not going to deny that, but I assume a deadlift at 185 kilograms, and I'm gonna find a person that weighs that much. Of course, if you do actually picking the person up in the surgery grip, I can't do 185, but can you get my point? That the weights that you need to train with in gym is way higher than the weights that you actually find in people. And also, if a person is weighing, let's say, 100 kilograms, and we need to carry the person out, going to drag, and some weight is going to end up on the floor. So I don't think that you need to have that top end strength that deadlift trains. And also, the farmer carries is the exact same motion that you do while carrying the hose cases. You have them by your side and you walk. So it's very, very specific. And as I mentioned in the farmer carries video, that farmer carries is actually a test that they test on the station so to get the job. So I think it's to great benefit if you have big muscles that you train with farm walks, you're going to perform better. That's what I'm trying to say. To summarize, traps, forearms, good. Farmer walks trains that. Deadlift, not specific enough. So yeah, that's my thinking currently. And if somebody watch this, thank you, and have a great time.